You want to see another whack-a-mole now? We're going to do another whack-a-mole. And at the end, stay to the very end because I'm doing a little featurette, just like 2 minutes on this great album, John Simon's Journey from 1972. Pop, jazzy, torchy, thin voice, but he's a friggin' amazing piano player. Wait to the end and stand by for whack-a-mole number, I'm thinking 83, 84, whatever it says. You read it before I did. Mazzy loves you. Stand by. So you know the drill. If you don't know the drill, there's a whole playlist. I usually pick 5 albums just randomly from my collection. I share them with you so I learn more about my collection. I see if I have, if my memory still exists knowing about this music. And whack-a-mole. I didn't coin the phrase whack-a-mole, but I adapted it to this random pick. So thanks for all the new subscribers that have jumped on board. Check all the other playlists out. There's a lot of different stuff going on here. I really appreciate it. Mazzy loves you. And I haven't even pulled records yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fabulous J.J. Cale, who died several years ago. This is a posthumous release, the first posthumous release that was put out by his widow and Mike Kappas, his longtime manager and booking agent. Fabulous record, a lot of great songs. Lights Go Down, Chasing You, Winter Snow, on and on and on. I always loved him, seeing him live, sort of an introverted guitar player and writer. But of course, those of you who know his songs like Cocaine that Clapton made famous, After Midnight that Clapton made famous, Leonard Skinner, That Smell. Is it That Smell? No, that's the wrong song. Anyway, other artists have, he probably made more money, or I know he made more money off other people's records. His debut album, Naturally on Shelter Records, is a stupendous record. All his records have a similar feel, but they're really good, very bluesy, folksy Americana, which we didn't know what that was way back in the day. So a favorite of mine, J.J. Cale. You know, sometimes you just want to go all the way. You get to first base, second base, third base, but Frank Sinatra all the way. This is one of his Capitol Records albums. God, I don't know what to say about this. This is a mono recording, micro groove. All the way. High Hopes. High Hopes is a great song. I don't remember, but that is from a movie. High hopes he had, high hopes. Do. I know that song. Talk to Me. Witchcraft. Oh my God, what a great song, Witchcraft. It's over. Anyway, the great Frank Sinatra, chairman of the board. I saw him once at the Circle Star Theater south of San Francisco in Redwood City in the last few years of his life. Not a great show, but I always wanted to see the great Frank Sinatra. And I did. Face the Music, ELO. This is what, 1976, I believe. I love this record. I remember putting this record on right when we opened the box of records at the Record Factory store and putting it on. And love that opening song, Fire on High, with the compressed guitar stuff when it breaks. It sounds so fabulous. Of course, they had a whole slew of singles hits from this song. Evil Woman, Strange Magic. This is a good record. I like ELO. Pop, Jeff Lynne, Bev Bevan, and the fellas. But good record. One of the great 60s albums of Merle Haggard. One of my favorites is Lonesome Fugitive and The Bottle Let Me Down in that period. This has his version, which is great version of The Son of Hickory's Holler's Tramp. What a great country song written by Bob Morris and Eddie Miller. I'll Leave the Bottle on the Bar, Past is Present, Good Times, Sing Me Back. So Uh, collection of his outstanding new songs. I wouldn't say one of his better ones, but you can't not like any of these 60s records with Merle Haggard and the Strangers. What a great group of musicians, and from the Bakersfield sound of country music, of course. Uh, Merle Haggard is a fabulous player, but Swingin' Doors, Lonesome Fugitive, Branded Man, he was an ex-con, so one of my all-time favorite country artists, the whole 60s period of this kind of stuff. Obviously, Buck Owens as well from Bakersfield, the whole Bakersfield sound. So we had Warm and Warmer last year by Jeff Tweedy. I don't really show a lot of Wilco, and I'm not like a Wilco fanatic, but I do love them. But I tell you, these two records that came out, one was Record Store Day, I think, and one was, he did Warm and then Warmer, which is alternate continuations. I don't want to say outtakes. I think it could have been a great double album. Warmer gets my vote slightly better than Warm. Jeff Tweedy solo record. And it's really nicely recorded. It just has a great earthy sound. Of course, there's nothing for me really to say about Jeff Tweedy, because he's got an autobiography. He's like a cottage industry on his own, right? Jeff Tweedy. So that's 5 records. Let me just pull one jazz record from here, just to kind of sweeten the deal and give you a little bonus. I just showed this. I swear to God, I just showed this on a friggin' other whack-a-mole. So we're doing another one. That was Duke Ellington with violin players, and really, it's actually a really good record. 70s or 70, 80, 81 record. Ooh, the electrifying Eddie Harris. Eddie Harris is a great saxophone player. This is like the 1970-ish or 69, 68, 1968. A lot of people know Eddie Harris because Eddie Harris and Les McCann and Eddie Harris, they compared to What, which became a huge hit around this time. But this has Spanish Bull, Theme in Search of a Movie, and he was born in Chicago. He was a sax player, a little jazzy, a little more on the funky side of jazz, but funky fusiony, not in the traditional, like the really intense fusion of the 70s, like Weather Report and Jocko and McLaughlin, not in that frame. This is produced by Arif Mardin. Of course, did a lot of the head of Atlantic, or one of the heads of Atlantic. Great record, and I suppose this is that beautiful, beautiful Atlantic records. But the electrifying of Eddie Harris. Mazzy loves you. Mazzy thinks you're pretty swell. And I love these whack-a-moles. They're a fun little diversion, right? So let's keep it short. Mazzy loves you. Next time, check it out. Here's a bonus record, because I think if you ever see this record, it's hard to find, and it's not like a rare, expensive record. But Warner Brothers record, John Simon. John Simon did 2 solo records for Warner Brothers, Journey and I think it might be self-titled, John Simon with Elves Song. John Simon, of course, is more known as a producer who worked with the band. He worked with Big Brother Holding Company, Cheap Thrills, East Coast. Great piano player. He did a lot of the arrangements, or worked with the band also on the live record, Rock of Ages. But incredible producer, incredible artist. Now, this is kind of a jazzy record with amazing piano players. You got this strange little thin voice, but it works. There's a song that opens up with Living in This Land of Sunshine, and then Slim Pickens in the Kitchen Don't Make It at All. Jazzy, singer-songwriter, and Vagabond, the title cut. This is a fantastic record from 1972. And I think I have my copy that has, like, Warner Brothers used to do these promo sheets telling about the artist. Talks about him was born in Norwalk, Connecticut. He became involved. He was a producer for Columbia, and he produced the single Red Rubber Ball for The Circle. He worked with Simon and Garfunkel sessions, Leonard Cohen. Obviously, I said the band. He produced music from Big Pink. That's a big claim to fame. Lived in Woodstock most of his life, and he's still alive. This comes with this whole poster as well. So if you like something a little like jazzy, folky, but piano based, and a little unusual, but not unusual like out there jazz at all. It's more pop, but it's just a really cool record. Listen to YouTube, Slim Pickens, In the Kitchen, Don't Make It At All, and also Living in the Land of Sunshine. The piano solo on that is stunning. So that's a little bonus, whack-a-mole bonus of 1972 John Simon's album, Journey. Mazzy loves you. I love all of you. Not really, but, you know, it's good for business.